everyone, my name is Sophia and I'm here hanging out with Rob on Front Row Live.
Even though this was a tough week with battles here on The Voice, let's dive in and talk about this performance that you had for your battle round, and talk to me a little bit about the rehearsal process. How did you and Jim and Sasha kind of get together and make this rehearsal happen?
Yeah, well, so initially when I was first assigned, signed, sealed, delivered, I literally was so excited because Stevie Wonder is probably one of my favorite musical artists ever. And I love Jim and Sasha. They're probably the most purest and kindest souls on this planet. So I was super excited. So right after we got off of the Zoom call where everyone was paired up with their partners, we all met together and we listened to the song a few times, and then we just started practicing and creating our arrangement. Working with them was probably the most fun that I had in the entire Voice experience because they're just so fun to work with, and they're both so talented. So that was the initial rehearsal process. We just listened to the song, we printed out the lyrics, divided the parts between us three, and then when we went into rehearsal with Ariana and Kristen, we were just at a point of our rehearsal where we were so confident in our arrangement that we just wanted to have fun and show them what we had been working on, and they loved it. It was super fun to get to know them on a more musical level and receive the advice that they had for us. And then, we just rehearsed with them, and we kept rehearsing until stage rehearsal where we got to go in our outfits, and that was so fun. And although it was pretty unfortunate that we were montaged, I don't really mind because I know the experience for me, and that's really all that matters. And I'm super excited that everyone was at least able to see a little snippet of it because I had a lot of fun.
During this process, how would you say that Kristen and Ariana kind of helped you or helped you be a better performer for this particular experience?
I think Ariana and Kristen gave us a lot of good feedback on connecting with each other because although we created the proper arrangement and they didn't really have any advice on that, they definitely wanted us to interact with each other more because it's such an energetic song. And although it is a battle, it's also a duet. And we really want to showcase the really strong connection that Jim and Sasha and I made over the couple of weeks when we were performing. So they definitely gave us a lot of advice on just connecting in general, connecting with the song, with the lyrics, with each other, interacting with each other on stage. So there was a lot of choreography type advice that we were given, and that really helped because I think you can see a teeny snippet in the montage how I almost laughed during my song because that's also kind of what I was worried about because whenever I looked at Sasha, he always was just so energetic that I literally almost started cracking up. But it was so fun, and Ariana and Kristen definitely encouraged that. So that was really great. I'm really grateful that they gave us that advice.
How did you make this song your own? What did you add to it to give it the Sophia kind of twist and vibe?
I think that I added a lot more notes in my higher register, which I think is more personal to me. And I also added in the verses, I added little runs at the end that Stevie doesn't normally do because, I don't know, I think it gave it a little bit more personality, and I wanted to connect with the song on a personal level, and in order to do that, I needed to express myself in some certain way. So that was really fun. And then adding little ad-libs when Jim and Sasha were singing certain things where they go sad, and then I would go, no, or something like that. It was just kind of jumping off of each other and learning how to collaborate with Jim and Sasha was super fun. Yeah, just thinking about it gets me so excited because that was probably the most fun I've had in a very long time, especially with the Voice experience.
It's unfortunate that that you didn't win for this battle round, but I'm sure music is still going to be something very important to you in your life and your career. So how would you say that this experience impacted your material moving forward?
Oh my goodness. I think this is really, I know everybody says in their Instagram captions or whatever, this is only the beginning, but it is truly for me. I'm only 16 years old. I'm just, before The Voice, I didn't really perform in front of anybody except my shower head and maybe my sister. So it was an incredibly new experience for me. And I'm so grateful that I was able to do that because now going back to the music program at my high school, I've just gained a lot more confidence and excitement about performing in general because I don't know, I think it's a really just interesting and once in a lifetime opportunity that I had and to almost harness that into just continually being extremely curious with music in general and seeing where that can lead me, I think is really awesome. So yeah, I can't really say anything that to a certain extent, but I have a lot coming in the next coming of months, and I'm just super excited to share it with everybody.
Now, you were introduced to us with your cover of Conan Gray's Heather, and then you did Stevie Wonder's track for this battle round. What or how? No, more like what did you learn about your voice, about your vocal range during these two different performances?
Yeah, I think what I learned is how adaptable my voice can be to different genres of music and how much I enjoy that. Because I think one of the biggest takeaways that I learned from Stevie Wonder's Signed, Sealed, Delivered is that I can really harness my voice in certain ways to make it sound the way I want, and I can manipulate it in certain ways that I didn't know I was even capable of because the amount of growth that I've experienced as a musician over the past couple of months is innumerable. Like I grew so much as a musician during that 3 week period of practicing my battle song, way more than like what I performed in my blind. So it was just super interesting to even see me evolve on TV and see how that kind of changed over the course of time. And it was literally only 2 months. So it just gets me really excited to see how much I can grow and improve from here because it's really only up from here. And yeah, I can't say enough about how much I have loved this summer and this experience and all the people that I've met.
That's amazing to hear, and I feel like I'm gonna hear your voice again. I feel like I'm gonna see your name again. So I'm looking
Oh, I
forward to
hope.
that happening. So thank you for taking the time to hang out with me, and best of luck with everything moving forward in your music career.
Thank you so much. Thank you for interviewing me.